have been drawn to this message for a reason, my friend. It's not by chance, but by the alignment of your desire with the unseen currents of your life. You stand on the threshold of a big change, and deep inside you feel it. And the key to unlocking your new life, the start of something new, lies right here, right now, inside of you. So understand this, my friend. The path ahead requires more than just a passive curiosity, more than just a fleeting inspiration, more than just thinking about it. It calls for humility, persistence, and faith. Your yearning to grow is the first spark, and that's what you've been feeling for quite some time, haven't you? Huh? But to really grow the flame, to feed the fire, you must flow with the guidance, with intention, and trust it. When I say guidance, sometimes you may be like, what am I talking about? Sometimes you don't feel it, sometimes you don't sense it, and many times you don't know what to think about it. The truth is, it's nothing to think about. It's merely a question. What pulls you the most? What pulls you the most into a type of a growth you've never experienced before? What attracts you the most, even though you know it will be quite transformative? What gets you into a state where you lose a sense of self, but you become almost like godlike? You experience something divine when you do it. That's how you know that you flow with guidance. Yeah, but you have this other you that is filled with doubts, that may whisper to you, as they do to all who embark on this kind of journeys. But know that your faith will grow stronger with each step. Some people trust their doubts and therefore they become the product of them. But other people rather trust their vision and their beliefs around what's possible, and therefore they become a product of it. It's always a choice what you choose to follow the most. So find a sacred space within yourself, my friend, each day. Take a moment in stillness and silence where your heart and mind are open. In this space, speak your desires out loud. Say them as though you are already fulfilled, like you sense their presence, you sense it's already here, it's already real. It all starts in your inner world, and then your inner world will inspire you into action. So feel the truth of that fulfillment that radiates through you. Feel it now, my friend. So you can slowly craft your vision with clarity. When you become specific about what you want, whether it's abundance, peace, or just more purpose, you will be able to write it down in very vivid details. And when you do, keep it close, where you can see it daily. Let it become the map that guides your every action. By doing that, you start changing the part of you that sees the future rather than just the past. It sees the new possibility rather than just familiar memories. It sees what is about to happen rather than just what happened. And that's how you plant seeds of faith in your subconscious mind, which is something very important to do. Because faith is like the bridge between thought and reality. It's a force that takes you through moments when fear would hold you back. It's a feeling that reassures you that you are safe even though reality doesn't reflect that. So repeat your vision to yourself, night and morning, until it becomes a part of you. Speak these words, not mechanically, but with deep passion, with deep feeling, as if your future depends on them, because it does. You see, everything you say to yourself holds power, but when it's supported with strong emotions of passion, of joy, of gratitude, of something that really, really makes it real, it deeply grounds in your brain, and suddenly it becomes your new identity. And then, my friend, act with the innocence and belief of a child. You need to trust the process, because everything requires time. Like you plant a seed of your favorite flower and then you need to water it and wait for it and talk to it, and nothing happens until suddenly one day there's a tiny green leaf that starts kind of pushing through the surface. Well, in your reality, it would be called the first synchronicity. You're trusting the process. You have this belief of a child saying it will work, knowing it will work. Nothing shows up, but you know it will work. Nothing shows up, but you know it will work. You are trusting the process, and one day, out of nowhere, you experience something that's a kind of a sign to you. It's coming from your future. You start meeting signs that are not familiar to what you're used to. So therefore, it's unfamiliar. And if it's unfamiliar but related to your vision, it means that you've partially created it. This is like the first leaf that came through the surface. When it happens, you can expect that more of these things will start happening. It's not that you can predict the timing of it, because timing is always divine. It has divine nature, which means it will be unexpected. But it's a sign that you are creating results in your life. So you need to trust the process, even when the results are not yet visible. Children do not doubt the sun will rise. They know it will. So approach your path, my friend, with this same unwavering trust, and the universe will conspire to align your reality with your belief. What is required here the most is consistency, persistency, and, like I mentioned, faith that must be supported with clarity and knowledge. So what you want must really come from your heart, not from what they told you that you should have. Just remember this. As you commit to these powerful steps, understand, my friend, that this is not merely a practice. It's not just like any practice. It's like the art of creation itself. So it has a very special meaning. Your thoughts, infused with emotion and faith, are the tools through which you, you shape your destiny. Oh, yes, it is in your hands. It is in your hands. The more deeply you believe into this process, the more swiftly the unseen forces of the universe will move to manifest your desires. Oh, isn't that powerful? Isn't that powerful? So write in the comments right now, I commit to my vision, and deeply feel what it means. When you say that, I commit to my vision, what does it mean? Because you will notice doubts may come up, as it always does. They always come up. But let this be your reminder. Skepticism is only the shadow cast by the light of transformation. Once again, skepticism is only the shadow cast by the light of transformation. When you hold your trust or your faith steady, for every great journey is forged by persistence and trust in the face of uncertainty. That is your power, my friend. You see, your subconscious mind is not your servant. It is your partner. It's a big difference because you're collaborating with love, with support. You're kind of supporting one another. You feed it with the right information and it will feed you with the right energy, with the right attitude, with the right state of being. Speak to it with love, clarity, and faith. And it will guide you to the right knowledge, to the right experiences, to the right opportunities. And when the time will be right, you will know what to do. This is the power of your subconscious mind. You see, consciously you're moving around for around 5% of a day. Subconsciously, 95% of a day, my friend. So when you put the right stuff, the right ingredients into your subconscious mind, it will take you to where you want to go. Also remember that faith is not something blind, something they told you that. Faith is for the naive people or something like that. It is the power to see the unseen before it becomes reality. That is faith, my friend. Those who see it in their minds and behave like it is in their power, sooner or later they will experience it. And also remember that the energy you invest in your vision will return to you in the form of miracles. It will feel like miracles because it will come out of nowhere. But you will know, all of a sudden you will know. You will just know, you will understand where it came from because you've been dreaming about it, you've been seeing it, you've been talking about it, you've been visualizing it. So you will know that you've created it. And know, my friend, that trust, yes, trust, is the bridge between the impossible and inevitable. Trust is the bridge between the impossible and inevitable. So, this is your time, my friend. The universe stands ready to align with the desires of your heart, and all it takes of you is clarity, practice, repetition, persistence, and it doesn't go without the courage to act according to that vision of yours, according to that desire of yours. Doesn't matter what your doubt may say, act with courage. Know, my friend, you're deeply loved and infinitely capable. You already know what to do. You're not lost. You've been always guided. Use your mind wisely. Install information that inspires you, that puts you into a state where you're curious for more. Not just like, I want more, but really that put you into a state where you know that there's so much more to be experienced out of life. So you feel kind of enthusiasm for new experiences. So you wake up inspired, even though you will not wake up inspired every single day. But when you get yourself into the right knowledge, into the right information, into what feeds you, what feeds your soul, what puts wood onto your sacred fire, you will know that even when you don't feel right, there is a sacred drive to keep walking that path of the divine. My friend, I hope you found something valuable right here, right now. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. And I want to say big thanks to everyone for choosing to support my art on AttractPassion.com. Thank you so much, and till next time, one love.